Hi friends, happy August. My goodness, it's August. It's my birthday month. I'm super excited. I'm here to share with you a few of the stamps that I'm working with this month with the Everyday Explorer Co. company. I'm on their design team and this is a throwback. So this was out last year. And for the month of August, they brought a whole bunch of I'm going to say throwbacks, I guess. I don't know what they're calling them, but these are stamps that if you didn't missed out last year, they brought them back to the shop. And so I was super excited because I just love this official travel log, travel buddy. Like I don't have too many travel stamps. So super excited that I get to work with these stamps. So let me show you what I did with this stamp. I created a page for my project life, and my grandbaby went to Legoland, and so here she is getting ready to take off on her adventure. I stamped the stamp on sticker paper and just cut it out and just placed it right on top of her at the airport with her little luggage. And my daughter actually sent me these pictures as they were on the trip. So this is her in her chair on the airplane, and she's got her uni. It's a unicorn, but she calls it uni. She's had it for years. And so I stamped Travel Buddy. And then here, both girls are in the airport bathroom taking a selfie. I used the Let's Go, and I also use the current location and the official travel log. So this official travel log would be awesome stamp to own, to like put it on the front of a traveler's notebook, or put it on the front of a mini book, on a tag. There's so much possibilities with this stamp set, and that's why I chose it. So I'm super excited. Definitely, I'll put a link in the body of this YouTube so you can head to Christine's shop and check it out yourself. So I just wrote a little bit here about their trip. I asked my daughter before I started typing this, was there anything that she could remember, because they did take this trip in June of last year. And then here for the bottom photo, I just have Legoland, California, and that's her. We were still in the pandemic, so masks were fully on still, and it just says today's adventure. So that's what I did with this stamp set. And then moving on, I was able to work with this stamp set, and I just thought it was so cute. I love the little bubbles. You could do so many things with this little bubble stamp. I love that it said Days of Summer, Poolside. These little tidbits here. I only made one page, so I'm definitely gonna try working with this stamp for the rest of August. I love it says hashtag BRB, and I always am famous for saying that, especially to like my friends on the DM. I'm like, BRB, like, you know, we like when you're direct messaging somebody on Instagram and you have to like excuse yourself, it's just so easy to just be like BRB, and they totally know that that means, you know, you're driving or you have life to get to. But anyhow, this was a really fun stamp set, and again, it's being re-released. It's called Poolside, and I'll show you the layout that I made. I just went to my niece and my nephew's birthday party. This is Lily and Luke, and they had a combined birthday party, and we all got to come over and go swimming. There was Spider-Man. Definitely will be printing more pages to add to the back of this layout, but this is the 3x4 pocket card that I created with the stamp set. It says Days of Summer, and then I added the blue bubbles in like a teal. And that is super fun. So definitely looking forward to working with that. And then here we are to the Let's Make a Mini Book. So Christine over at Everyday Explorers Co., I want to say this is her second year maybe. of having these little mini books come out. So there's a subscription. So you can apply to be or you can subscribe to get one of these little notebooks in your mailbox every month. And every month there's a different theme and there's a different layout inside. So for the past 2 months, I didn't work with it, with the mini kit, and I really missed it. So here I am back into this mini kit. It is called World Traveler. And this mini kit is super awesome because we were able to get some inspiration from Abby Sy. And so these little handout is super helpful to get you going in case you don't know where to start. I will show you mine. It comes with that little pamphlet. You're going to get a stamp set, which is super awesome. I think it is perfect for, you know, all those trips that you take, or even just to the bookstore, to coffee. I mean, there's something for everybody here. You get your mini book, which I'll show you in a minute. You get your stickers, word phrases, and then she usually includes, you know, little tidbits to ephemera stickers, I would say. And then there is some papers. I cut into this one already. It was an airplane there. But I'm looking forward to filling these in. I'll show you the back sides. And I used one of them already in my mini album. It also comes with a sleeve for your finished notebook. This mini book was made by Mom and the date finished. So I will add that date once I finish. Let's get into this mini book. So I took some of the stickers and the paper and I just placed it on the front so that I can give me like a vibe, I guess you could say. And so this book, since it is called World Traveler, I went ahead and documented the inside, and I have here my next adventure, and it says documenting all past trips. So years prior, like I wasn't heavily into scrapbooking. I should say I'm more into holiday scrapbooking. So, you know, I'm documenting all the holidays. So that's the type of scrapbooker that I am. But now that I have been part of the Everyday Explorer Co's team, I'm able to go back and to document all these trips that I've taken that just the pictures were never printed or they were just sitting in a box. So our first trip, we are in Spain. And I used the stamp set. It says A for art, A for, and then it has art, books, and coffee. And it says A approved is what it says in small writing inside the A. So I used that and I checked off art because we were at the Picasso Museum in Malaga, Spain. And it was so funny. I just tell a little story here, but we took my mother-in-law and my father-in-law on a trip with us to Switzerland and to Spain. And this is us when we were in Spain. Shortly after I took this photo of my mother-in-law, we got in trouble for taking photos inside the museum. So it's hilarious. And this is my father-in-law who has passed. So it's just really special to make sure that I document this. And I use the stamp travel as well as the airplane. And then here we are in Mexico City. So this is a trip I took with my sister, my brother-in-law, and my husband. And this is the front door to the museum of Frida Kahlo. So this was her home. And what I did was I just attached a pocket. In fact, look at how easy this comes right off. These pockets, because it's a little bit crooked, so I don't, oops. It's a little bit crooked. So I'm just replacing it better because that was too off. anyhow, so in this self-adhesive pocket that I love to add to mini books, actually to all my scrapbooking mini books that I make, it says the journey begins, and then I use the stamp set there and the trip highlight. So this just stays in that pocket. This is a photo of her paint brushes. Look at that. It was just so neat. Her whole home was so neat. This was her wheelchair and a painting that she had drawn. And if you're into stationery, I mean, this was the perfect place to go because you can see like all the tools that she used to use back in the day. And they've preserved it so well. So if you're ever in Mexico City, Frida Kahlo's home has been turned into a museum. So I just kind of back these photos up in here and I cut them down to fit the pocket, and they just lay in there. And so let me show you the design, the setup. Those are the 2 pages that I have created so far. This is the setup. It's got the little mark, as to where you're at. It's got 2 boxes and a 3rd box for journaling and a spot for your photo or for stamping, however you want to do it. So yeah, this is the mini book makers club kit for August. And it is a collaboration with Abby Sai, and it is called World Traveler. So my last project here for you, I honestly can't recall if we're sharing these this month. So Everyday Explorer Co. is coming out with new notebooks. So stay tuned for that. I'll share more later. But I believe this notebook is currently in the shop, and it says it's the Story Start Journal. So document, experiment, and get creative. 32 pages printed on 100% on 100 text paper. Flexible layouts for document and journaling. Craft cover. So this is a 4x6 mini book. And then it also comes with this pamphlet to give you some ideas on how to get started. So for me, I have a birthday coming up. I'm going to be 49. I know, so close to 50, right? And I titled this Love Club because I feel like as I'm getting older, I need to really do a better job at taking care of myself. And so here we have, this journal belongs to Josie. This is a mini book about self-care. Date started July 28, 22. And so when I was getting creative, scrapbooking, I had opened up this tea bag that my friend Riza sent me in some Happy Mail. And it's called Calm. And I just thought, you know what, I'm going to put that in there because I want this to be a place where I can create and be calm and fulfill my cup with creativity. So I started it with just a 3x4 card from Ellie Edwards. It says slow down. And then it says the day and I feel. So I have the day and I feel happy. On the 29th, it says I feel loved. And I put this photo here of my son and his son. And I put, I want to be healthy for the little people in my life. So my youngest is just turned 13. And then I have Lily, who is 7, and Max, who is 2. And I need to be doing a better job at taking care of myself so I could be here, to see them, go to their school activities, their Halloween parades, all that good stuff. All the, when they invite the grandmas for tea, definitely want to make it to those. So I thought this photo was fitting to put in this mini book. And then the layout that I created recently was this photo of some products that my daughter gave me for Mother's Day because she was like, Mom, you need to start taking care of your skin. My daughter has always been into skincare. She actually doesn't wear any makeup unless like it's a special occasion, but normally she doesn't. Like she invests in good skincare. Both of my daughters do. I'm the only one. I don't know where they got it from, because I don't. But definitely going to have to look towards her for inspiration. So I took a photo of the skincare products that she gave me for my birthday. They're probiotic. They are just a whole bunch of good for you stuff for your skin. And I just wrote a little bit about that here. I use the Everyday Explorer alpha letter sticker stamps there, and I put the date that she gave it to me. And then I put, I feel excited, and then I put fresh start, and I put morning. So I'm going to continue with this mini book and just, you know, be able to just create whatever I want to create in here in order to, you know, show myself self-care. And yeah, that's what I have for you today. I really appreciate you guys being here with me and watching. I'm super excited to continue to be on this design team. It has gotten me, you know, to create more often. And I'm super excited about that. I'll just give you a little peek. This is my journal from the Sassy Club, and I just write down the products that I have and what I'm going to do, and that's kind of how I focus on completing my projects. Here's my mini book. I need to highlight that because I completed it. Where is my highlighter? Here it is. How do you guys make lists? What do you guys do to get creative? I'll share some more sneak peeks here. This is note cards that are coming to the shop, and it's a weekly review, currently exploring, monthly review, and currently listening. So these are super awesome to just stick in your notebook. I'm going to go ahead and show you one, although I'm not sure on the date that it's coming out, but we're here, so let's do it. This is the currently listening. The date, mix, playlist, the title of the song, the artist, the genre, the mood, the vibe, whether it's digital, CD, cassette, vinyl. It has a spot here for, it says, reminds me of, and I put being free. Rating on repeat. So I just started to listen to my daughter's playlist on Spotify. Every time I miss one of my kids, I go to my Spotify and I listen to one of their playlists because it just makes me feel connected to them. And so Maggie Rogers is on a lot of her playlists, and so I'm really finding myself loving her music. And so I thought it would be perfect to go ahead and document her in my journal and using the currently listening to note card. So stay tuned for the shop. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and show you another layout that I created. Give me 1 second. Okay, so this is the monthly overview. So these are coming to the shop. This is the monthly overview, and I believe it's going to be sold like in a notepad. I have a few here to work with, and what I did was I stuck it down on my Stayology. I put the YouTube a cropped photo of a YouTube email that they sent me. I wanted to see or keep track of how many videos I'm creating, because I've kind of let my YouTube go, and I've been making videos because I've been searching for Halloween stuff, and I'm so excited to share my love for Halloween, and also you know, trying to meet the, what is it called, the maximum minutes that you can have on YouTube to be monetized. I'm not sure what happens when you're monetized, but it's been a fun journey to try and get there. It's kind of like an incentive. So I uploaded 10 videos for the month of July, and here I have a ×2. The stamps are the days I release the videos. On these 2 days I released 2, so I have a ×2. And it says this month was fun, and I have a picture of the YouTube studio, and it says your channel got 4,870 views in the last 28 days. So that's kind of cool. I mean, it's something that I want to remember. And I don't know, maybe my kids will want to see my progress on YouTube one day when I'm old. But that's what I did with this monthly overview. And here we have my planner. And what I used in this planner was the Currently Exploring note card. It's a little bigger than a 3x4, and I'll show you using my oldie clip. So this here is a planner from One Canoe. I put Currently Exploring, the date, the time. It's asking for the location, the neighborhood, city, country, the travel time to get there. I stamped out my Everyday Explorer's little car, and I put reason for travel, and I put Bella's birthday, exploring with Raina, JD, Bells, and Lily. One line review, I put so much fun, and it says rating, can I move here? So Pleasanton is just one of the cities next over to where we live. And it just has a really cool downtown, old school, vintage vibe. And so we were able to go downtown, and we had some gelato, and we went looking into an antique shop that's on that strip of the downtown area. And so we just had a good time together, and I thought it was perfect to be able to jot all of this in my planner. So here you go. I hope that you are having a wonderful summer, and thank you so much for watching my YouTube videos. Have a great day. Bye.